Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we just took over England because the king was a moron and didn't fight us when he should have. Honestly, that's the entire reason. But we're going to zoom in over here. Well, that was a little laggy, but we're going to zoom in over here and we're going to hand this off. We're going to need to hand off quite a lot of titles here. We're not going to give it to our son and player heir. We are instead just going to give it to people who are the correct religion and culture and who do not have a claim on the realm. So this is going to be a slightly tedious process, to be sure. Some of these are going to need to be granted to low nobles, it looks like. But we're just going to grant this out to this guy. Actually, yeah, this one would be granted to a low noble like that. And then we grant it to this guy. Sure. Yeah, this will not be too bad. We'll grant this off to this guy and this one. Fantastic. And we'll have to start converting all this, but that is part of the reason why we are, of course, giving this out to people who are the correct religion. Fantastic. So we're going to continue granting these titles on out, and that should give us quite a number of very happy vassals. I am a little concerned about our vassal limit right now. We'll have to take a look at what our vassal limit is going to end up being. Maybe it'll be okay. Nope, it is not going to be okay. Fantastic. Well, I was worried about the vassal limit, so it's reasonably fine. We're going to grant this off to this guy. We do still need to grant a few more of these, and of course we'll need to deal with this slight independence war. It's not a big deal. We'll make our way over there and deal with that in a bit. There we go, we'll do that, and this one grants off to a low noble, and York we will grant to this guy, and Pockington we will grant to this guy, and Lincoln we will grant to this guy. Excellent, that's everything in England proper. What about up here? Okay, that's all already something else. Let's go through all those quick. Fantastic. And then there's probably... Actually, there's nothing to be done up here. We're completely good now, except for our vassal limit. We do need to deal with our vassal limit. And let's see. We can grant vassals to rightful liege. We're greedy, so I would prefer not to do that right now. We can create the Duchy of Mallorca. And I suppose we can do that. We'll go ahead and do that right now, and then we'll grant that off to... Interesting. We'll grant that off to this guy. The Emirate of Mallorca. Now that'll only transfer in one vassal. Okay. I would prefer not to grant vassals to rightful liege. What can we do about the kingdom title here? Let's see. That is de jure part of the Grand Emirate of England. Ah, I see. Right, we vassalized this guy, and that is definitely a thing that we did. I'm not going to grant him anything until he converts. I'm going to work on swaying him, though. He is a powerful vassal. So we'll do that. Now, I would definitely like to grant some of these vassals out, and I don't want to give them to the England guy. This is something I'd be willing to do. It's going to be a lot of stress. There's no doubt about that. We'll do that, and we need to do 6 more direct vassals. Yikes. That's going to be a lot of stress. Yeah, this is going to be a whole lot of stress. Oof. We need to do 4 more of these. This is very painful. Yep, we just went up to stress level 2. And we need to hand out 1 more. So we're going to need to work on our stress for a while here, for sure. Okay, so let's immediately host a feast. There we go. And we'll need to talk to our confidant and call a hunt as well. Yes, we will definitely lose 42 stress. Thank you very much. Welcome, friends. We're going to hop out into the ocean here, and we're going to head down and see about dealing with some of these rebellion guys. That's a 48 stress reduction. That is a big deal. Okay, so we can see here who is actually rebelling. And I'm wondering where their armies are. Their armies are here. Is that their entire force? No, but that's about 2/3 of their force. Okay. I'm going to bring these guys... Well, actually, we're going to bring them, like, down over here. We're going to keep an eye on what these guys are up to. Okay. Not sure where exactly they're going. Let's see where they're going. Is the feast over yet? No, it's not. It's almost over. Okay, they're coming down over here. That's fine. Now the feast is over. Okay, so we'll talk to our confidant. And that didn't go too well, but we did lose 24 stress. We're now going to call a hunt. Excellent. They're sieging down here. Actually, they're leaving again. Shamir is under siege. Where's Shamir? That is not how this works in Crusader Kings. I can't just press F to find a title. Right. Where's our army at? Our army is making its way down. Only a 14% chance of death? What could go wrong? I don't want this guy to get a hook on us. Okay, we slew the beast. Good. That was a big ol' attrition tick. We're not surprised by this, but even so. We should probably land. Yeah, we should definitely land. We're going to head over this way, in fact. We can found a university, and so we shall. We'll found the University of Cambridge. That sounds right. We're actually landing over here. We got to get off these boats. It has to happen. So we're going to divide in half here, and we're going to move over to here. Now, this has all of the siege weapons in it. That's fine, I guess. That's 48 more stress reduction. That is a big deal. Very happy about that. We can ransom some prisoners, and that's something we should probably do here. And we'll just ransom all these back. Emir Harold, huh? Okay. We can also demand a couple payments, and so we shall. Excellent. These guys are not sieging. They should definitely be in there sieging. Our increased controlling county task has finished up, so we should definitely check to see if there's anything else in our capital. This is not our capital. Nope. There is not. So we're actually going to be on organized levies here. I am content being on organized levies in this situation. I do want that sweet, sweet reinforcement rate. Okay, so we're going to attack over here. We're going to need to split up for supply purposes, of course. And we're going to send these guys over to, say, here. We're going to split this as well. I'm going to leave the trebuchets, and then we will send these guys down, say, here. We're going to need to split again, and we're going to need to come over here, I think, is where we're going to go. These guys are not actually sieging here. Oh. Right. Well, that's a thing I should have checked. This is not our rebellion. Okay. Our rebellion is, in fact, up here. So we're going to have all of these guys. I'm not going to group them together, but we're going to have all of them come up over here. I am wondering where these guys are wandering around. Yeah, this is pretty much... Actually, this is literally all ticking war score right now. So we're going to make our way up there. This is not really an issue. And we're not upset about these populace or this peasant rabble. This is something that is likely going to happen. We don't mind. So we're going to move up here. Yeah, we're going to take some attrition ticks, but we'll spread out once we get up to these locations. And this will immediately flip this war around once we get an occupation here. Okay, so this one here is the one with the trebs. So we are going to deselect that, and we're going to send everybody else up over this way. Fantastic. We'll get that siege done probably before they arrive up here. Sounds good to me. We're keeping an eye on these guys. I'm not too upset about that situation. Okay, they actually won a siege for once. Their first siege so far. Sure. Taunus is under siege. Yeah, they're going to attack over here. That's fine. We're mostly wanting to resupply. Up here is what we really need. So that's what we're going to do for the time being. These guys are going to finish up this siege. We're currently ill. We'll send for a physician. We've got plenty of cash for it. How old are we? We are currently 45. We could theoretically die from this, and we definitely need to disinherit these children. Okay. Our succession is currently fine, so hopefully we don't end up dying. We're going to send troops up over here. We'll hire this guy. We're going to send these guys to here. We're going to send these guys only over to here. And then we're going to send these guys over, say, here. And then these guys, yeah, they can come up over here. Okay, and then this force should be split with these guys coming up, honestly, just chilling over here probably. And resupplying. That'll be fine. Do no more than what's necessary. Okay, we're a little brighter. Good. That should be fine. Kenwa came of age. That should also be fine. We do have a couple prisoners to ransom, and so we shall. No, the peasant rabble can go ahead and start a war. That should be back in our capital over here. And indeed it is. So let's go ahead and raise up any additional troops in our capital. Now, how many can we actually raise here? Not a ton is the answer, but some. Certainly some. So we'll raise up a few there, and we'll deal with our peasant rabble. And our sieging over here is proceeding nicely. We are multi-sieging quite heavily. In fact, we're sieging everything that they have up here, I believe. Yes, we are indeed. And then we'd have to come down here. But that's fine. So our troops are raising up here. We have 3 months left to gather. These guys are taking attrition. We don't mind this. We have a decent commander here. All is looking good. They still have their ticking war score. I can't help but notice. I'm going to actually take these guys here and move them down over here. Okay. Next. These guys have basically finished being raised. That's fantastic. And we're going to come up here and fight them. Shouldn't be a problem. We should definitely be able to handle this. This is their strongest force here. Oh, okay. He was happy about that. Fantastic. So, our sieges are underway up here, and they will slowly proceed. We do need to come down here and fight these guys. What is their troop count down to? 27k. Right. Now, we did just win this battle against the peasant rabble. That's great. And we're going to continue fighting the peasant rabbles. So we'll head on down. And we're not necessarily surprised if these Swedish Catholic populists rise up. It's going to be interesting getting up there. But, ooh. This I'm not necessarily happy about. Okay. Or the fact that we're getting attacked by all these hostile forces. Yeah, I'm definitely not happy about that. Okay, well, we are going to win the battles. That's not a shock. And we'll finish up this siege here. Pull back a little bit of that war score. And then these guys are going to come up here, which will free up these guys to come down to the coast. Which is exactly what we'll do. They can come on down here. And then we'll spread these guys out just to make sure that they are reinforcing for the moment here. We need these to come down here and deal with these peasants. Okay, our rival died. That's great for our stress levels. And then these guys, they're going to have to come up north, most likely. Hello, these guys are just kind of moving. If they're leaving, then I'm interested in bringing these guys in over here. Let's get that underway. And this siege will free up another unit over here, which is great. We're just slow sieging right now. So we're going to head on over. Oh, we captured this guy during the battle. Okay, that was the Peasant Rebellion. That's fine. These guys are going to come over here. And we're going to bring these troops up north. It'll take them time to get there, for sure. We're going to have them come up, say, to... That's a bishopric. We'll have them come up to, say, here. Okay. Fantastic. And we're going to free up additional units over here. We have now gotten the ticking war score to go away, so that's perfect. This was the plan. We can get a new stewardship perk here, and we're going to take Soon Forgiven. Excellent. These guys are going to be freed up. And they now are. So they are going to be told to come in over here to reinforce this. Wonderful. Okay. We'll group this together. I want to come over here and fight them, I think. Which means that these guys should instead be coming into land over this way. As should these guys. Instead of coming here, they should come in over here. Yeah, I definitely want to fight this. He wants more land, huh? Do I care about this? I'm not sure I care about this. I don't care about this. Your request is granted. Okay. Seems great. We have finished this up. Daria came of age. Sure. Now the question is, do these guys, they have our camel riders? I don't think we care about the camel riders. I think we're just going to put them down for now. So we have 7k in here. These guys are still on their way. Our son was stillborn. That's convenient for us, actually. And we're just keeping an eye on this over here. Do we have ticking war score now? We actually do. We have ticking war score at this time. These guys are going to be disbanded. I don't want to have to pay for them anymore. These guys, they're no longer making siege progress. I'll keep that in mind. And we'll go there next. We did take a couple prisoners in that siege. That's fine. And we're coming down over here. This is completely okay. This is all under control. We're going to group these together. And I would love to chase these guys down a bit. Come in over here. Seems completely fine to me. And we're going to come in over this way. We do have our other force making their way northward. I have no idea how far away they are. There are ways, but they are coming up. Fantastic. Just going to group that together for now. We're making cash right now, so that's great. Now, this was expected. We're not going to give them this. We are going to let the Swedish Catholic populace start a war. Okay, so this guy was actually part of that. And that's fine. Approximately fine, anyway. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. There are also some populace over here. That's noted. Ah, and these are populace too. Fascinating. I mean, we're not super shocked by this. But it's fine. These are populace over here as well. Okay. And we have ticking war score on our side, but not for too long. Not for too long. I am going to call in allies into the uprising. Anybody that we can. And their only goal will be to take out any small stacks that they see. Okay. There we go. Fantastic. Take a look at what's going on over here. Looks like we may catch these guys here. Yes, we do. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and do that. Wonderful. This will get us some good battle war score. Not as much as I was hoping, in all honesty. We'll move up over this way. Yeah, this is all hostile territory. That's fine. This siege will finish up momentarily. That's great. We'll have to come up here and deal with all of this, of course. Okay, that guy's trying to claim the throne. I wish him luck. Okay, they're retreating over this way. Sounds good to me. We can kill these populists along the way. This siege is finished. That's a hostile army. Okay, we're just going to group in over here then. Sounds fine. And they're still retreating down over that way. Okay. Like I said, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with the populist army for now. Group that together, and we should have this siege done quite quickly. Yep, the siege of London was lost. We're not shocked by this. So we'll deal with these populists really fast here. And I want to come down over this way. Yep, this seems fine. We'll finish up this fort here. And then these guys' mission is actually going to be to finish off the Independence faction. There we go. And their goal, of course, is to come down here and siege that capital. Excellent. I actually think that I'm going to take these guys up over here. How many unraised levies do we have? Like, if we were to raise levies up here, how many could we get? About 13,000? Okay. I don't think that's quite worth it right now. We'll hold off on that for the moment. Here comes this army here. Now, this army is, I think, not in a great position to fight these guys. Yeah, not in a fantastic position for that. What is this army's leader skill? 36. Yeah, we're going to come up over this way instead and reinforce up this way. Okay. That should be fine. We can ransom a couple of prisoners, and that's something that I will do for now. Yep, and we'll deal with this. This isn't a tremendous issue here. We have ticking war score on our side here, and we will come in here and land there. These troops are, of course, heading up over this way to deal with these populists, and then they're going to swing up over here to deal with all of this nonsense. That will be the idea there. We'll raise up additional reinforcements for them before they enter England. Okay, in we come here. Fantastic. They shouldn't be able to... Well, they might be able to fight this, actually. Maybe. We do have the pikemen there. We'll see what they think. This force might be able to. But I don't think they're going to go for it. Now, ticking war score is on nobody's side here in the populist uprising. That's great. This is not shocking at all. And this siege will be done extremely quickly here. They are making their way in. And they did get a good reinforced tick there. We, however, just discovered a Muladi innovation here. That's great. And let's go ahead and take banking next. I'm a little concerned about them coming in here and attacking us. That said, the question is, do we take this before they get here? And I think the answer is we do not get that before they get here. Our reinforcements are still a ways away, so I'm actually going to back off here. Okay. Where are our other troops at? Oh, they're up here. We've slightly missed. Okay. That's fine. We'll deal with those. We are retreating over this way to link up with our reinforcements, and that's fine. Our allies are delaying these. That's nice, but we're still actually apparently going to get caught here, which is a little baffling, to be sure. Our reinforcements are a ways out, I'm not sure if our reinforcements will arrive in time. Oh, are these guys going to join on our side? I'm not sure. We're going to see. No, they did not join on our side. Rude! Okay, where are we going to retreat to? That's awkward. That's a really awkward retreat. Okay. Well, these guys are going to head up here and deal with this. I did not think that they were going to catch us there. They moved so fast. And we're now above our vassal limit by 4 vassals? I wouldn't have expected that. Okay, well, we will grant out vassals to rightful lieges. We'll grant this guy. And this guy. And this guy. I don't like it, but we'll do it. Low county control in Kotoko as well. That's new. Okay, we're going to come down here and get ourselves... Oh, wow. That's a lot of county control. Oh, yeah, because of the rebellion, of course. We'll do that, and we're going to still be 1 vassal above our limit here. However, we can create the Duchy of Essex, and we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to grant this to this guy. And 3 vassals will transfer with it. Perfect. Okay. So, with that underway, we're going to come up here, crush this force. These guys are retreating in a really awkward manner. We're going to have these guys just come up here and resupply and reinforce while this retreat is happening. But, oh, that's such an awkward retreat. That is like the most awkward of retreats. Well, we have ticking war score for that war, so I'm not too concerned about it. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and start raising troops up here. That's going to be 4 months away. Okay. So we're going to take out this little populist force over here. That's fine. These guys are going to make their way up over here. I did not have them selected. These guys are going to make their way up over here. There we go. We're not concerned about embarkation costs. Should be fine. And we're going to immediately turn these guys around and have them come over here. They're going to come in by land, it looks like. And that's okay. That is A-okay. So these guys are hopping out onto their boats. That's fine. We're resupplying as we walk over the land. I'm very happy about that. These guys are very, very low on their supply, as in they have no supply. So that is duly noted. And we're going to resupply before we go up there. It is currently January, so I think we'll probably wait until spring to go up there for sure. Let's go ahead and split these guys off, like so, and this should be fine, but I'm going to split them one more time, just to be on the safe side here. Excellent, and we'll just let these resupply a little bit. We lost a siege in Cairo. Oh, okay. Nubia has attacked over here. That's fine. That is fine. We definitely... This is independent. Fascinating. But also, we've got other problems right now. Okay, we're going to stop gathering here for the time being. And these guys are fully supplied. We are resupplying over here. I'm going to give it 1 more month tick for sure. Over there. And then we're going to group this up. We have resupplied here. And we'll group. And these guys, they are going to come in over here and attack that location. Fantastic. Next, we're going to group everybody up over here. We have some supplies. Not a huge amount. We're not going to immediately attack up here, obviously. What we're going to do is we're just going to group in here. And we're going to come in over here. Excellent. Next, we're going to attack over here. And yeah, I do see that we have some war score moving around here. That's fine. This episode has gone a little long. I was hoping to have both of these wars done by the end, but it's okay. I do think, however, that it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will definitely stop both of these. It's not going to be an issue. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.